Welcome back to another Survivors Update. It's Mason, in-game as Invisinerd, your community manager on the road to survival. In this video, we'll give away copies of Gold Mythic Lee, commanding his way to your roster once again this week in the Survivors Update. We'll take a look at the upcoming cross-region war situation for Season 4. Now that you've got your hands on War Reforged, we're interested to hear your feedback. Plus, the Lost and Forgotten. Will you choose Michelle or Ophelia? We'll talk about it in this video as we head over to the TWDRTS.com web portal. First thing you should always do, log in, whether you sync your game with Facebook or Scopely ID. This will make it so that you can then maybe claim some free over in the featured offers section. It's where you'll find gold mythic tokens daily. It's also where you'll pick up Clem caps as well for the last few days of the Mythic Trial for Season 1. Yeah, we're coming to the end of Season 1, so make sure you get in on it while you can. Before we dive into the week's events, let's take a look at the blog so we can catch all the news and maybe dive into a few of the events, including the Lost and Forgotten. Michelle returns as a leader for the Whisperer's Allegiance, and Ophelia makes her debut as well, and she is also a leader. Who will you choose? Basically, in this event, you're collecting the javelin heads. You'll use those to run through the different roadmaps. There are a few mini events going on as well. In the end, you're looking to get your hands on copies of Gold Mythic Michelle from the roadmap or Gold Mythic Ophelia from the roadmap as well. I think it's going to be up to everybody who they want to go for individually. Maybe it's your roster, maybe it's who will fit better on a team, but take a look at the different kits. And please note that Ophelia and Michelle will not enter Gold Mythic recruits. After the event is over, they are new limited time recruits, so if you want to get your hands on copies of these fighters, you should do it now, because we don't have any information currently on when they will return. You can, of course, take a look at their Mythic Fighter spotlights and first look videos as well. I was talking about that mini event. The first one is the Lost Raids, 2 raid tournaments going on during the span of this event, which just started this past week. One of the raid tournaments is over, but what you're looking for are crossbones to drop from raids. They're at a 2x rate, dropping at twice as many when there's a raid tournament going on. So you're going to want to do that, as the raid tournament that begins tonight will be the last chance for you to get crossbones. The event ends when the raid tournament ends. You'll use the crossbones to progress on the mission to get more javelin heads. You'll use the javelin heads to run the roadmap and get more bloody bandages so that you can run the roadmaps to get either Ophelia or Michelle. I've also heard the word on the street is mini event number 2 for the Lost and Forgotten will begin this week. And I heard there's going to be some bloody bandages in that. Friday also brought Mythic Battle Pass Season 12 and Sheldon's machete in the weapon missions. If you look, Sheldon's got it on his back in his art. When you look at him on the battlefield, you'll see his machete there. And machetes commonly fast weapons in our game. So another new weapon with a new battle pass and a new exclusive avatar. Exclusive Gold Mythic Fighter in Sheldon, who could really burn his way through the competition. And I absolutely love his art, so much so that I made it my avatar on Discord. And finally, we had our last Blitz War as the new Reforged update is live. We wanted to take the opportunity to test a few things we've thought about, like lowering the times of an actual war siege down to 16 minutes, reducing retreat timers, maybe adding a difference in the bonus points for the remaining defensive teams. We've seen a lot of feedback about that, a lot of different strategies that were used, and we're taking it all into consideration. So please consider leaving your thoughts in the comments below about War Reforged. As we head to the calendar, we'll see Season 4 qualifier number 4 is this Friday. Keep an eye on the official blog via the TWDRTS.com web portal to find out more about the configuration for our upcoming 4th qualifier. And know that once the Mali event ends, Tuesday the stash will finish, and that's when we will reset player region transfer cooldowns. This means if you have been waiting to transfer, you'll be clear to do so from the end of the stash through the start of the Season 4 qualifier on Friday. You'll have a few days to get to the region that you'll want to settle in for the rest of the season. Region transfers will close when the 4th qualifier begins. You have until Friday, when war begins, to transfer. So we have all solo events between the faction level up, which will end when the Mali stash ends, and the qualifier coming up on Friday. You'll see the last week for Season 1 Mythic Trials and Fire Team Fight. Make sure you get through that if you haven't done it yet. War Reforged, the event to help out, giving some resources and maybe some pulls on some defensive fighters there in a wheel, through the end of Season 4, you'll get a chance to do a pull in each one of the war events between now and the end of that event. And of course, Sheldon in Mythic Battle Pass Season 12. And the Lost and Forgotten goes through June 14th. And don't forget, I said mini event number 2 starts this week. We'll have another mini event probably starting next week. And there you have it for the news, the calendar, and the week's events. Now the time you've been waiting for to get your hands on Gold Mythic Lee. Yeah, the final chance for you to get your hands on some of these Season 1 fighters is happening right now, so make sure you get in on it while you can in-game. And here, all you have to do is type Lee in the comments down below, and you'll be entered to win a gold mythic copy of Lee. Just type Lee in the comments down below, maybe with your War Reforged feedback and what you thought about it. Down below gets you entered to win a copy of Gold Mythic Lee. And a big congratulations to our winners from last week's video here as well. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate you checking in. Consider subscribing if it helped. Share it with your faction mates. Leave a like as well. It's greatly appreciated. And I'll hope to catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.